that's the future of lighting. It's a malleable hardware infrastructure that enables incredibly intelligent concepts and softwares to be integrated, and therefore lighting becomes a companion of our daily lives. Well, my name is Tapio Rosenius. I'm the CEO at Poet Software. That's basically where we develop content and control systems for generative lighting and media. And I'm also founder of Lighting Design Collective, LDC. It's a design studio that works on kind of experiential light and media projects all over the world for the last 15 years. My take on biophilic design is essentially revolves around movement of light. So how to bring some of those sort of natural processes and phenomena into the built environment in an elegant way. So to me, it includes the shifting, the changing of light, all that, but it's kind of more than that. So it's the overall light condition, and maybe even more importantly, the literal movement of light, the shifting patterns, the ripples, the direction of light changing. And what's behind all this is the goal that, like in nature, the lighting is signaling, it's sort of signaling events or time passing. And in turn, that then drives human behavior. Basically, the benefits we try to bring to the clients, they revolve around sort of motivating people to take more positive choices in built environments. So, for example, take the stairs instead of the lift, right? So we do this by using sort of subtle signals through light and media. And those signals, when they're done that way, they essentially can be done in a natural way that people accept them. They feel right. They feel good. But at the same time, they're sort of strong enough to actually act as signals, to actually be able to drive human behavior. We're talking about an ability to control light in a very sort of sophisticated, but also very, very sort of detailed way. So what that means in practice is that you would need to be able to control each point of light independently. You'd need to be able to control many aspects of that point independently, being it tonality or intensity, possibly a direction, possibly a beam angle, possibly a pattern that it produces. So you do need to position the control very carefully together with the overall conceptual aims. So in our case, our conceptual aim is to create a multifunctional environments that are automatically shifting and changing, adjusting themselves to the context. So it's contextual lighting control. I see the future of lighting revolving around human behavior and basically becoming an assistant. So the environments become assistive. They help you with your daily tasks. They provide you information in a sort of a non-demanding way. They reduce your cognitive load. They allow you to live and work and entertain in a kind of more effortless and and fluid way. I see lighting playing an incredibly central part of that. And to me, when it comes then down to the biophilic design approaches, that doesn't mean that we want to mimic nature. That, or certainly doesn't mean replicating nature. In my opinion, that doesn't work. That's the uncanny valley. It's people reject that. So it's better to sort of suggest the nature, suggest that the light is natural. From a technical perspective, the future of architectural lighting, in my opinion, just has got to finally now evolve towards flexibility, so that the lighting hardware needs to become essentially like a malleable platform itself, the hardware platform that you then tap into a software where the intelligence sits. This is how performing arts have evolved. The industry has evolved. Filming industry is totally evolved like that. I think it's incredibly useful to have a book like this because it consolidates the sort of information into one point. And this information has to be understood as the bare minimum level, right? It's like, it's the 101. Like, you need to know this stuff. Everything we do for humans. There's nothing else in that sense. So the artificial lighting is a slave. It is there to serve us. And therefore, you do need to understand what it means to our sort of biology and our physiology